Hello YouTube, it's me Vdeogamer, and this is the how to draw video game characters tutorial. For this tutorial, I am drawing a request from a user named I'mALucario110, or 110. His name should appear here, just in case I said it wrong. I spelled it right, hopefully. And he requested that I draw a character from a game called Little Big Planet. He said it was for the PS3. And the character I have found is pretty simple. The threading detail on the character itself is going to be a little bit trickier, and I think I'll use a mechanical pencil to do that. But the character is called the so-called Little Sack Dude, and I'm just going to get started. So without further ado, let the drawing begin. For this tutorial, you will need a normal pencil with an eraser, a mechanical lead pencil, preferably something like 0.7, sketchbook paper or copy paper, just make sure you have some sort of blank paper to draw on, and colored pencils if you wish to color your drawing. In this case, the character does not have that much color at all. So let's get started. So I've got my clean piece of paper here, I've got all my supplies, and I'm ready to start drawing this character from Little Big Planet. He basically looks like a stuffed doll, pretty simple character, so I'm just going to enlarge him a little bit to show more detail and such. And I'm going to start with the eyes as usual, and place them right about here. And then around the eyes, I'm just going to draw a basic circle. It's going to be a little uneven in places, but that's okay. And then I'm going to draw a straight solid line for the mouth. That's the basic head. I'm going to do a little bit more details on this to kind of shape it how the drawing shows it. I'm going to add glare to the eyes, so that way whenever I color them in, it looks like they're shining. I'm going to sort of do another outline around the head, making it more polygonish than anything else. And then I'm going to draw the line that represents the stitch line that goes across the head. And here's the basic head. I'm going to just finish up all the details I see here. And now I've got the head finished, I'm going to move on down to the rest of the body. The neck of this character is very, very thin as opposed to the rest of the character. So just draw a very thin neck coming down. Then right below that, all you'll have to do is draw an oval. I'm not going to draw the arms yet because those are just basically one solid piece, and since I'm not sure how I want to have those placed yet, I'm just not going to draw them yet. So first I'm going to do some details on the body. About just a little bit closer to the neck, you're going to start this line that will represent the zipper, and using my mechanical pencil, I'm going to draw the zipper in its full detail. Then from there you're going to start drawing the actual zippers, which appear as rectangles interlocked. And that's the basic body. There will be a lot more detail later. Now I'm going to start on the arms. Pick a place where you want the arms to start on the body itself, then begin drawing the arms from there on out. Unlike regular arms on a normal character, his arms grow as they go outward instead of shrinking. Now it's time to do a little bit more detail on the arms. For this one, you've got to make it look like it's just tacked onto the actual figure itself. And then from there, just draw the hand. The legs are a little bit different. They start very low on the body. decide where you're going to put them. And then draw out very large-ish shapes. On the legs themselves, there's even less detail than anything else. So all you basically got to do is finish up the outline and make a little change when it comes down to the very bottom of it. Now it's time to do more detail on the overall figure itself, with the stitch lines and the thread lines of the character. To do the thread lines, it's not going to take more than just simple lines placed all over the body of the figure. And they don't have to be very thick, and you're going to try to make them not very noticeable. When it comes down to the mouth, sort of curl the lines in. That way you can see that it's not. And then to finish up the thread lines, you just gotta put little lines within the thread lines, diagonal lines, to represent the thread. And you'll just do that for the entire character. And now I've got all the thread line done, and it looks like an actual threaded and doll. Now it's time to color the drawing. For the eyes, you've just got to color them fully black, except for the glare spot that you put in before. That's about the only truly black part on him. For the rest of the body, you're just going to do a base coat with a very light brown. Now it's time to start adding in a slightly darker brown, and then when you're sure you got everything done, you might add in yet again another brown. And then when you're sure you got all your browns exactly where you want them, you can add in a little bit of black to the very shadowed areas. I always like to have my lighting source here. That way I can place all the shadows on the right side of the character's body and all the lighter parts on the left side of the character's body. So that means you're going to take the dark color on and make the shadows on the right side of the character's body. And I'm going to take the darker brown and go over things again. And now I can add in my final black for the shadowing, which needs to be on the far right of anything. On the zipper itself, you can just color it gray. You won't need to add in very much shading for the zipper. And here is my finished picture of the little sack dude. The character was very simple, and just throwing in the more detail made him look more like the actual character. I would like to thank I'm a Lucario, what was it again, 110, for letting me draw this character. I had a lot of fun doing so, and he just might become one of my favorite characters. I think he's an excellent practice character, and I had a lot of fun drawing him again. That's about all I got to say. You should rate the video, favorite the video, comment the video, and even throw in a request on your comments, because I just might pick your request, and it'll appear in a video similar to this one. So again, that's all I got to say. You should subscribe, seriously, and I gotta end this video now, so goodbye.